Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe is mokimo. It's the first recipe of my Nairobi series. I'm in Kenya's capital Nairobi, where I've spent over a month. I'm using this opportunity to make recipes that I have trouble finding ingredients for in Australia. Without wasting much time, I'll get started. To make the mokimo, I prepare the ingredients beforehand. Here I have some cleaned pumpkin leaves with the stalks cut off, plus boiled maize. Find the ingredients list in the description box. In a large pot, I add the potatoes and top them up with water, add salt, the pre-boiled maize, cooking oil, and let it boil until the potatoes are cooked. With the potatoes cooking, I boil a little water in a smaller pot, add the pumpkin leaves, and cook them for 5 to 10 minutes or until they are cooked. The potatoes are now cooked, so I drain and mash them. I now blend the pumpkin leaves. It's a little hard to blend, so I add roughly 2 tablespoons of water to ease the pressure on the blades and finish blending it. Once blended to a smooth consistency, I add it into the mashed potatoes and mix until it's well blended in. At this point, I fry some red onions until golden brown, add it to the mokimo and mix well. I'm now happy with the texture of the mokimo. I adjust salt to taste. Mokimo is best served with beef wet fry and some sautéed vegetables on the side. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it as much as I do. Our mokimo is now ready. It's super tasty and the aroma in the kitchen is amazing. For more easy and delicious recipes, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss any of my new recipe uploads. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Your engagement with my content helps push the channel to a wider audience, and it also motivates me to keep going. This is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye. Hello my amazing family, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we prepare simple and beginner-friendly recipes, so if you're new here, welcome to asedoskitchen. In this video, we're making this delicious wet fried beef. This dish is so easy to make and the taste is so yummy. These are all the ingredients I need for this recipe. Please find the full list of ingredients and quantities used in the description box. Without saying much, let's get started. I boil the meat with a cinnamon stick, vegeta, coriander powder, black pepper, and cooking oil. I cook the meat to my liking. I prefer meat that's on the softer side but still firm. About half an hour into cooking, I add the capsicum and coriander stems and let it cook until the meat has softened. During my time away, I used fresh coriander a lot in my cooking. For some reason, the coriander hit differently, so I fell in love with it all over again. At this point, the meat is still tough, so I let it cook for another half an hour. Feel free to adjust the cooking time according to your liking and the toughness of the meat. Once cooked, I let the meat absorb the water and add the onions, the remaining spices and tomatoes. For reference purposes, I added paprika and cumin powder, followed by tomatoes, chicken seasoning cube, and salt to taste. Always taste before adjusting the salt and seasoning to avoid oversalting the food. I also add garlic paste. The aroma in the kitchen at this time was so good. I cooked this covered on low heat for 5 to 8 minutes so that the spices, seasoning and garlic blend in well. Our beef wet fry is done and it tastes perfect, so I finish it off with chopped coriander leaves and turn the heat off. This goes well with your choice of green vegetables on the side and ugali or chapati. I served mine with ugali and avocado salad, but you can serve it with chapatis and your choice of vegetables. I'll link all recipes that can be paired with this in the description box below, so be sure to check them out. Subscribe for tasty recipes and more videos of this nature. And if you like this recipe, hit the thumbs up, comment down below and share this video. Thanks for watching and see you all in my next one. Hello everyone, to all my viewers old and new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm making githeri with potatoes and sauteed cabbage for my Nairobi series. I'm cooking the githeri on a charcoal stove in a traditional clay cooking pot. By the end of this video, I will let you know whether githeri tastes better when cooked in a modern or traditional pot. I start by lighting the stove. I took a shortcut by lighting the charcoal on the gas stove. Once lit, I place it in the laundry area and wait for the charcoal to light up. Meanwhile, I start sorting the beans. I'm using yellow beans and fresh maize for this recipe. Please find the ingredient list in the description below. It's advisable to soak beans before cooking to soften them and reduce the cooking time. I slow cooked these overnight, so I skipped the soaking process. At this point, I add water into the pot and continue sorting the beans while waiting for the water to boil. I also remove the husk and silk threads of the corn, leaving them ready to remove the kernels from the cob. Let me take this opportunity to say thank you to all my subscribers and to ask those who enjoy my videos and are yet to subscribe to support the channel by subscribing. I add the beans into the pot and cover it. As this is cooking, I take the maize kernels off the cobs. To make it easier, I use a butter knife to remove a single line of the kernels, as I'm doing here. This makes it easier to remove the rest of the kernels. I now wash the maize kernels and add them to the beans. I allow these to cook and add more water and charcoal as needed until the beans are well cooked. I finished cooking this in the early hours of the morning, so I put it aside and head to bed. I prep the ingredients and fry the onions until they turn golden brown. Then I add the tomatoes. Once softened, I add black pepper, salt and spices, a chicken cube and potatoes. I also add garlic paste and water, then cook this for 10 minutes. I now add the cooked maize and beans, taste and adjust salt or seasoning to taste. I allow 5 minutes for this to blend in, then add coriander leaves. I'm missing the footage of when I added the coriander leaves, but add it in as soon as the seasoning blends in. Our githeri is done. It tastes amazing and the aroma is so good. I really enjoyed the process of making this video, from hunting for the pot and stove through to serving my family. Githeri is not complete without some cabbage on the side, so here we go. I saute the onions until translucent and add the cabbage. Then I add a vegetable stock cube and continue sauteing until the cabbage is cooked. Feel free to adjust the cooking time according to your preference. However, don't add water or overcook the cabbage. I adjust salt to taste and take it off the heat. On the question of whether the traditional clay pot makes delicious githeri, the answer is yes. However, the secret is not only in the pot, but it also lies in slow cooking food. We served the githeri with cabbage and some sliced avocado to tie the dish together, and everyone loved it. This concludes my githeri in a traditional pot experiment. If you love this video and would like to follow more of my simple recipes, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hello guys, to all my viewers old and new, welcome to my channel. I'm cooking wet fried kuku kienyeji, which you may know as hard chicken or free range chicken. I start by cleaning the chicken and vegetables. Then I chop a small onion and add it to the pot along with the chicken, garlic and ginger paste, salt, vegeta, coriander powder and black pepper. I cover these ingredients with water, mix to combine and cook on a medium to high flame. Note that I don't add any oil because I like to add it later if the chicken doesn't release too much oil. As this is cooking, I chop the coriander. I separate the stems from the leaves and add the stems to the pot, chop the onions and set them aside. Meanwhile, I let the chicken cook until it softens. Though it takes a long time to cook, This chicken dish is very delicious. It took just over 2.5 hours for the chicken to soften to my liking. However, you can cook it much faster in a pressure cooker. Once the chicken is cooked and the water has reduced, I fry the chicken in its own oil for a minute or two. I now add the onions followed by the tomatoes and continue frying without adding water. I didn't add any oil because the oil from the chicken was just right. I add paprika, cumin powder, garlic paste, and a tiny bit of water. I allow 5 minutes for these spices and garlic to blend in. Then in goes the coriander leaves. Cook for another minute and our kienyeji chicken is ready. The aroma in the kitchen is so good, and the taste didn't disappoint. I finished cooking this late at night, so we had it for lunch on the next day. We paired it with ugali and sukuma wiki. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you do, please like, comment, share, and consider subscribing to my channel for many more simple recipes. If you try this recipe, kindly let us know how you go in the comments below. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hello family, if you're stopping by for the very first time, you're most welcome to my channel. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back. Today I'm making omena, sukuma wiki and asida. I saw this at the supermarket and remembered someone had requested it a very long time ago and I had no idea where to buy them in Australia. So here we go. I start by cleaning the omena and the vegetables. I gave it a couple of rinses with hot water, drained it and set it aside. I also added a little salt and tossed the bowl a couple of times to evenly distribute it though I did not capture that bit. I'm not a fan of omena, so it helps knowing that someone here enjoys it, so it didn't go to waste. It turned out so good that it finished in one sitting with just a tiny amount of it left over, and it was finished the next day. I moved to prepping the vegetables before I start cooking because once I start, everything moves fast. Once the vegetables are ready, I heat some oil in a pan and fry the omena until they are slightly golden and crispy. Fry them in batches to achieve a crunchy finish. I place the fried omena on a paper towel lined plate to catch the excess oil and repeat the process until all the fish is done. In a separate pot, I heat some oil and saute the onions. The ingredients for this recipe are in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Before they start browning, I add the tomatoes followed by the coriander stems and capsicum, then stir to combine. I add seasoning cubes. I'm using a combination of chicken and beef seasoning cubes. I also add black pepper and the spices. I'm using dana jeera, paprika and turmeric. Please find the quantities used in the description box. I add a little water and allow this to simmer on low for 5 minutes. As this is going, I wash the sukuma and chop the onion and tomato. I know it's not ideal to wash chopped vegetables because you lose nutrients, but I guess it's just a habit because I didn't chop them myself. Once ready, I set them aside and finish off the omena. I check for salt and seasoning and add the omena into the pot. This is too dry, so I add a little bit of water and the chopped coriander leaves. Adjust salt to taste and let it simmer on low for a minute and turn the heat off. If you try this recipe, let us know what you think in the comments section. For the sukuma, I heat some oil, saute the onions and add the tomatoes. Once softened, I add the sukuma and vegeta and cover for a minute. Stir the sukuma and let it cook for 2 to 3 more minutes. Adjust salt to taste and cook for a minute before setting it aside. Up next is the asida or ugali. I have a helper today, so I won't go through the steps, but check out the video linked above for how to make asida. The food is now ready to serve. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and enjoy my simple recipes, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and leave a comment down below. This is all from me today. Thanks for watching and see you all next time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Cooking is a family affair today and I'm the assistant behind the camera. My niece is showing us how to make a simple mulaa combo, a South Sudanese okra, spinach and peanut butter soup. This is a dry fish recipe. All the ingredients plus quantities used are listed in the description box below. In a large pot, add some oil, a little onion, dry fish and salt. The fish has already been cleaned. Add a little water and chicken cubes. Mix to combine and cook this for 15 to 25 minutes or until the fish is cooked but still firm. During this time, ensure that you occasionally check on it and add water as needed. As this is cooking, we prepare the vegetables. Boil a little bit of water, add the okra followed by the magadi soda and let it boil. Always stay close to the pot and stir occasionally so that the okra does not boil over. Once fully boiled, add the spinach and allow them to cook together until the okra is cooked. Take a piece of okra in a spoon and press on it. If it falls apart easily when pressed, it is cooked. Blend this to your preferred consistency. Once this is blended to your liking, add the peanut butter and beat it into the vegetables until it all blends in well. We don't have a mufraga, the South Sudanese cooking stick, so we'll make do with what we have. However, if you have one, feel free to use it. Keep beating this until the peanut butter is well incorporated into the vegetables. As the chef of the day goes to check on the fish, I take over for a minute. Both the fish and vegetables are ready, so we move on to bringing it all together. Combine the fish and vegetables, adjust salt to taste, and let this simmer on low for 5 minutes. Once everything is well combined, turn the heat off and serve. I didn't get a chance to plate this, but we served it with asida. It also pairs well with kisra and injera. Here is our beautiful chef of the day, my niece, also called Akech. If you've watched this far, please help me thank her for this beautiful recipe and show her some love by dropping a heart emoji in the comments. At this point, the aroma in the kitchen is so good. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment and share. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it, and if you do, let us know in the comments how yours turned out. For easy recipes, tap the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my new recipe uploads. This is all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye. Hello my beautiful family, welcome and welcome back to Asedo's Kitchen. Today we are making mula batates. This Sudanese beef and potato stew is perfect for weeknight dinners. It's easy and flavorful and does not need hours in the kitchen to make. To cut back on cooking time, I'm using a pressure cooker to quicken the process. Find the ingredients and quantities in the description as we get right into it. To start, I heat some oil and fry the onions. When the onions start browning, I add the beef. I now add a cinnamon stick, coriander powder, black pepper, paprika, and chicken seasoning cubes. I mix to combine and add tomato paste. At this point, I add the tomatoes and a pinch of salt and pressure cook this with the wait whistle on. At the second whistle, I check the beef. At this point, the meat is about 80% cooked. I add garlic paste, cumin powder, and potatoes, followed by curry powder and salt. I cook this on low for 15 minutes. This time I cook it without the wait whistle because if pressure cooked, you risk overcooking the potatoes and turning them into a mushy mess. The potatoes are not fully cooked, so I cook them for 5 more minutes. The potatoes are now cooked to my liking and the aroma is so good. They are soft but still firm. The stew is well seasoned, so I don't need to add any salt. However, if you need to, adjust salt to taste and give it time to blend in before turning the heat off. Our mula batates is now ready. It can be served with rice, kisra, bread rolls or chapati. I hope you try this stew and enjoy it as much as my family does. Kindly hype this video if you like it, give it a big thumbs up, share it and comment down below. Subscribe to my channel for simple recipes and don't forget to tap the notification bell to be alerted every time I post a new recipe. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Hi guys, welcome back to Asedo's Kitchen. Please disregard my voice because I've got a cold. Have you ever escaped winter in one location only to find your preferred location cold as well? That's what happened to me. Nairobi is too cold for my liking, so I decided to make some soup to keep the cold at bay. Here I have my cleaned fish, onions, chicken seasoning cube, cinnamon stick, black peppercorns, cardamom, and vegeta. This is not a new recipe as I have cooked fish soup a couple of times already. It's the first video I'm recording since arriving in Nairobi, so I just want to play around with lighting and camera angles before recording new recipes. I chopped 3 onions and sauteed them until translucent. At this point, I add water, coriander powder, chicken stock and vegeta. I mix to combine and add a little more water. Then I cook this for 15 minutes or until the onions are cooked and the water has reduced. I mash the onions, add the cinnamon stick, cardamom pods and black peppercorns plus roughly 2 cups of water. I let this boil for 5 minutes, then I add the fish and cook it on a medium flame until the fish is cooked but still firm. This takes roughly 6 to 8 minutes depending on how you like your fish. At this point, adjust the salt and seasoning to taste. Allow a minute for the salt to blend in and turn the heat off. I sipped this soup as it is and felt much better. Feel free to serve it with kisra or bread rolls. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it as much as I do. If you do, please let me know in the comments down below because I'd love to hear how yours turned out. For easy recipes, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss any of my new recipe uploads. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back to Asedo's Kitchen. Today I'm behind the camera and sharing a simple yet delicious salad recipe. The full ingredient list and quantities used are in the description box below, so be sure to check it out. Separate the lettuce leaves, wash them and shred them by hand, Then spin them to get rid of excess water. Start by prepping the vegetables as shown here. Next, thinly slice the white part of the spring onions, peel half a cucumber and thinly slice it. Peel the carrots, cut off the ends, and cut the tomatoes into quarters and remove the seeds as shown here. Cut the tomatoes into strips and cut a half a lemon, then set these aside. The best tomatoes to use for this recipe are Roma tomatoes. Prepare the avocados last to maintain their color. Then cut them into cubes. With all the vegetables prepped, we move on to the dressing, which is very simple. In a small bowl, add a quarter cup of olive oil and finely ground black pepper. Mix them and add the juice of half a lemon. We'll sprinkle salt directly onto the lettuce while layering it. So to avoid oversalting the salad, we won't add any salt to the oil. This can be adjusted later if needed. In a large bowl, add lettuce and sprinkle a bit of salt and a drizzle of the black pepper infused oil. Mix well. Add another layer of lettuce followed by salt and oil and keep mixing. Add some salt to the avocado, then add the tomatoes, spring onions and cucumbers onto the lettuce. Add a little salt and drizzle some of the oil and gently mix to incorporate everything. This layering method ensures that each bite is full of flavor. Add a bit more salt and black pepper to the avocados before adding them into the salad. Squeeze the remaining lemon juice followed by oil and gently mix to combine. Using a peeler, peel the carrot into ribbons, adding them directly into the bowl and incorporate them into the salad. The salad is now ready and it's so delicious. Please like, comment and share this video, and for more of my simple recipes, remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hi there. It's yet another cold morning and I'm still under the weather, so for breakfast I'm making porridge. Starting your day with this satisfying Sudanese porridge keeps you energized and focused for hours. It makes a good breakfast idea and it's great for the sick and lactating mothers. I'm using uji mix, a sour porridge mix for this recipe. To make it less sour, you can combine this porridge mix with plain flour, sorghum flour, or corn flour. Find the ingredients and quantities in the description below. To start, I combine the porridge mix and plain flour in a large bowl. I add water and whisk the mixture until there are no lumps left. Bring 2 cups of water to a boil, add the mixture and stir it in. If it thickens too much, add water as needed and keep stirring to prevent it from getting lumps. Don't add too much water because we'll still add milk once it comes to a boil. At this point, I add a tablespoon of margarine and keep stirring. I now add 6 to 8 tablespoons of sugar and about a cup of milk. I don't like my porridge too sweet, so feel free to add more sugar to adjust it to your liking. For those who don't like sugar, skip it altogether and mix with a tablespoon of honey when serving. As for the milk, adjust it depending on how thick or runny you like your porridge. Once fully boiled, I turn the heat off. I served my porridge and took it down in an authentic African style and it was delicious. Meanwhile, in the background, there's a cheeky audience who won't stop cracking me up. I hope you enjoyed this video and tried this simple breakfast recipe. If you try it, kindly let us know how yours turned out. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hey friends, whether it's your first time watching me or you're part of asedoskitchen community, you're most welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making one of my favorite childhood snacks. I'm not just boiling maize, I'm recreating a simple snack which brings back a flood of cherished memories. I'm using 3 cobs of maize, place them in a pot, top them up with water and allow them to cook until the maize softens. This takes roughly 20 to 30 minutes. At this point, I check the maize and it has softened to my liking. Never boil the maize in salt water because it will harden the kernels. I eat it as a snack as it is, however, feel free to sprinkle it with some salt if preferred. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss my simple yet tasty recipes. Thanks for watching and see you all next time.